Hey guys, here at osmvexreviews.com. Today we're going to unbox for you the software. This is the FlyFusion Fastcomp Math Pro. This is a unique CD software suite that you can install on your PC and then transfer into your pentop computer. And this allows you to add additional functionalities that will aid you when you're doing a lot of math problems. For example, if you do a list of numbers, it will automatically find for you the mean of these numbers, like 4, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you don't have to add these and divide by n number of actual numbers. It just finds you that number directly. And they can tell you percentages, it can tell you the largest fraction out of a list of fractions instead of having you to reduce these fractions for yourself. It can find you parameters for triangles, square roots, which are useful, so it reads them out loud. You don't have to use a calculator. It also tells you the area of a circle just by doing the 2 pi r for you. If you just write the radius equals 24, it computes that for you. And it can also tell you the least common denominators for like different fractions. It can tell you that 7 times 9 happens to be in this case, 63 is the least common denominator. So it seems to be a pretty cool little software that can speed up your math skills. Now, I am kind of against some of these softwares because, you know, if it really does all the things that it promises, and it really eliminates a lot of practice when you're doing your math problems. So I guess what this software is really for is for students who really already know how to create math problems and solve math problems really fast, but they just want a method to speed up the actual procedure in order to get to more complex parts of problems. If you're someone who's perhaps younger and you're still working on the actual solving of problems like these, if you use this, it's kind of like cheating, and it actually doesn't really help you because when a test comes around, you might not really know how to do this. But again, if you're solving more complex problems and this happens to be a part in your problem, then again, I get that you could probably use this because it's going to speed you up. It's going to make things faster. You can also use it as a way of checking your work because, you know, you just have to write down a few numbers and it automatically does the work for you. In the past, FlyFusion software has worked pretty well, so this should be no exception. The Fastcomp Math Pro software suite can be purchased on Amazon.com and also in retail locations and stores for $19.99, so it's $20 MRSP. You can even find it for lower in street pricing. So here's the FlyFusion. Of course, it works. In the past, stuff like this worked pretty well. So here we go. Let's unbox it. It comes in this nice plastic sheath, just like a CD, DVD. Anything else? Just a CD-ROM installation guide, menu map, some more stuff, median, square root, factors, multiples, percentages. It's probably going to tell you more about what you can do. It's by Leapfrog. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So there we go. In terms of street pricing, you can get this as low as $8. I'm finding it currently on eBay, so that's a very low price. If you're interested in this software, it's going to be pretty interesting. Basic math problems, it's going to speed up your homework doing time. So there you go. Once I open it up, you have a few software guides, I guess. For the first one, this is just an installation guide. So it tells you to first install the CD into your DVD-ROM or CD-ROM on your PC, connect the pentop computer via the mini USB slot, and this is the headphone, so the mini USB up here, and then you can transfer it using the software. So it's pretty easy. It seems to be a very intuitive system. Of course, since the FlyFusion is designed for younger audiences, not adults particularly, then this should work really nicely because, you know, teens and younger children should understand it. So there you go. What is this? This happens to be it's a little binder spiral short guide card for your journals. So getting the software, you can also take this and you can also, you know, stick it to one of the sides because the sides have these spirals on them, and you can kind of put them through these holes and then have this hang on here, so you can have a cheat sheet whenever you're doing math problems in terms of how to operate the software itself. So for example, the Flycon drawing an FC will actually automatically update these features and allow you to actually go through these different features like area of a rectangle, a parallelogram, a triangle, and a circle. It can do fractions and fraction to percents and proper fraction to mixed numbers. And on the back it tells you more stuff. You can press this to access the mean, the rectangle, and statistics. So by pressing these buttons using your pentop computer, you could just access these features. So it seems to be pretty intuitive, and it's a nice little cheat sheet that comes included in the package. You also have a software and accessory advertisement. I think this isn't really about the actual software itself, but about what you can purchase additionally, like for example writing, Spanish, algebra, and in the future brain teasers, journals, and music studios, and games, and how to download more from the website itself. So it seems like there you go. There's also a carrying case, expansion cartridge for more memory. It tells you about that, and there you go. This is the actual software CD itself. It comes like this. You also have some barcode information, which is particular and unique to this CD. You basically install this and it's ready to go. The user guide is also on the CD itself, so you can just read it on your computer instead of having to print out more paper, which is less environmentally friendly. So there you go. It seems like a pretty interesting software. We're going to install this and review it and post an article on osandvdxreviews.com. So if you're interested about what we think in the end about Fastcomp Math Pro and the software, you can check out our review on our website when that's out in a few days. So thanks for watching here at osandvdxreviews.com. This has been unboxing of the FlyFusion Fastcomp Math Pro software CD.